How you doing, everybody? You know, probably one of the number one questions that I get asked on a consistent basis is what is the most important supplement for us to be taking? You know, if you've known me for any length of time, you know that there are a ton of supplements that are out there. And I'm not trying to just sell you supplements, but the reality is that there are a ton of supplements out there, everything under the sun. I know some people are out there taking over 50 different pills every single day. And you don't need to do that in order to live healthy. My name's Dr. Todd, and I'm with Origins Mobile Wellness. And you know, I'm really big in supplementation, being certified as a board certified chiropractic orthopedist, but also as a certified functional medicine practitioner. You know, I deal a lot with supplements, and I've got my patients on different supplements. But if I had to choose one of the most important ones out of all of them, hands down, I'm going to say vitamin D3. Now, you may be asking, why vitamin D3? There's a lot of them out there. What about vitamin C? What about the B vitamins? What about this, that, and the other? I'm not saying that those other supplements aren't helpful or that they're necessarily harming you. I'm just saying if I had to narrow it down to one, it would be vitamin D3 that comes along with vitamin K2. Why is that? Well, vitamin D3, it is such an important vitamin. Think about this for just a minute. That when the good Lord above, when he created our bodies, it is the only vitamin that when we're exposed to sunlight, it's the only vitamin that our bodies actually create. All other vitamins we have to get from our diet. You know, whether it's vitamin C or your B's or your A's or your whatever, your vitamin E, you got to get those things from your diet. But vitamin A, it's so important. It is involved with just about every single biochemical function that takes place in the human body. It's involved in everything. And that's why it's so important that we be supplementing with this. Now, it used to be a day years and years ago whenever we would spend all the time outdoors. We were hunting for our food. We were gathering. We were farming. We were spending a lot of time outdoors, and your body would naturally produce vitamin D. But nowadays, because so many people spend so much time indoors, especially during the colder months of the year or when it's raining outside, our bodies just don't have that ability to produce the vitamin D that we need in order for us to be healthy. Vitamin D is specifically helpful in boosting your immune system. I will say this, since I have started taking vitamin D, not only vitamin D at a lower level, but taking it at a little bit higher level at about 10,000 IUs a day, I'm going to tell you something. I have not had a cold or a COVID or flu. I have not had one sickness since I began taking vitamin D on a consistent daily basis. Vitamin D is huge with boosting your immune system. It's great for bone health. It's great for your mood and helping with the neurotransmitters. Vitamin D is so important with your gut health. Vitamin D it's especially important for us men. If you start struggling with low testosterone levels, a lot of that may very well be because you don't have enough vitamin D in your system. Now, I've seen some supplements that are out there, or like a multivitamins that'll put in like 400 IUs in it. And for the most part, most of the recommended daily allowance for vitamin D, it's there because it's there at a level in order to prevent certain diseases such as rickets. But if you really want to maximize that, start taking larger doses of the vitamin D. At 10,000 milligrams, I know some people will say 5,000. I have seen a personal benefit at 10,000 IUs a day. But taking it with zinc is also important. It helps with the absorption. Zinc is also part of so many different biochemical processes that take place throughout the body. And another very important thing is magnesium. Magnesium actually helps to activate the vitamin D in the body so that it goes to work right away. The two different magnesiums that I personally like, I like magnesium glycinate. I usually take that at nighttime with the vitamin D. It helps me sleep more soundly and all throughout the night so that I'm not tossing and turning. But that's when things can really get to work, is while I'm in that sleeping phase. So I usually take about 375, between 300 and 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. I've also taken magnesium threonate as well. Magnesium threonate is the one magnesium that's actually that actually is able to cross over the blood-brain barrier. It's great to help out with more cognitive function. People with ADHD, or if they have mood disorders and things like that, magnesium threonate may be a very good choice for you. And honestly, you can probably split it up a little bit, where you take a little bit of magnesium threonate in the morning, but then you take the magnesium glycinate at night, along with the vitamin D and the K2 and the zinc, and that can go a long, long way. You're going to be able to see your body start to produce more testosterone. You're going to see your body sleeping better. You're going to be in a much better mood, because low vitamin D levels, we're more irritable, we're more moody. But vitamin D, in my personal opinion, I'm sure I'm going to get some haters out there talking about other vitamins. That's great. Vitamin D, I have seen a tremendous change in my overall health since I started taking that on a regular basis. And so definitely start making that change and get to bed at an earlier hour, like about 10 p.m. at night, and you will see your whole life start to change. You'll begin to lose weight. You're going to feel better. You're going to be in a better mood. You're going to be healthier. And I bet you're going to start seeing your sickness frequencies start to drop off like crazy, where you're just going to be healthier all the way around. So vitamin D, I'm telling you, that's where it's at. So I hope you enjoyed this information. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us anytime. Or if there's other questions or information that you have, reach out to us and leave a comment below, and smash that like button for us. It's going to help us out. So I appreciate y'all joining me today. Thank you, and God bless.